26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Morant with it. Vincent picks him up. Outside Morant to the paint. Jackson gets the bucket. He has 7.
Oh, great body control, good timing. Jackson really works the pick and roll to perfection.
Gets it off. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Memphis. 15. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024.
You know, really by no fault of their own, B.A. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Morant with the bucket.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
It's stolen away. Jackson with it. Picked up by Reddish. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Outside Morant. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And Los Angeles making a change here. Memphis shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. The free throw drops for Morant. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
A nice shot by Milton.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Outside Morant. To the middle. Here's Jackson. Rebounded by LeBron. And James has got the ball here for the Lakers. Trailing by 2. Milton for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Milton's got 8 here in this quarter. Morant with it. 7 points in the game. Ja slices through. James with the block.
Love the defense from James. When he's engaged and focused, he can block some shots, folks.
Finney Smith's shot is off. Inside. Here's Jackson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Well, it sure is, B.A. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers.
And now the Grizzlies on the run. And it's Morant. So quick.
Yeah, good hands from Jaren Jackson Jr., showing why he's considered an incredible defender.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Back to Milton. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Memphis. From deep, Bain. LeBron with the rebound.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
The offensive rebound. Davis. And finished off by Davis.
What determination on the boards. His work ethic really standing out right there. Well done by Davis.
Pass to Huff. Here's Wells. Deflects the pass. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Milton for three. Huff pulls it in. Memphis leading. Now Jackson. Checked by James. And the dunk by Jackson.
I mean, big-time finish from Jackson. He is a force out there.
The kick out to Milton. Launches it. And it's Bain with the rebound. Grizzlies lead by 3. Now here's Morant. He's got 9. .114 left in the first half of this one. 4 on the clock. Here's Huff. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. And now a 6-point Grizzly lead.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
Davis a screen. Down low. Oh, the power! Anthony Davis.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
There's 38 seconds left in the first half of this game. Outside for Morant. Davis with the defensive effort.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Milton for 3. Knocks down the long J. And it's now just a 1-point Memphis lead.
Good read that time from Finney-Smith. So reliable at getting it to his teammates.
And Shake Milton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Pippen to the inside and out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Grizzlies substitution. Number 14. Zach Edey.
And here's Reeves. Hachimura from long range. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Clark Hachimura has always been a monster with his strength. He knows how to use his frame.
He sure does, and he has an ample frame, B.A. And working out with LeBron during the summer and training certainly hasn't hurt him in that regard. He knows how to use his body, but he's also become a pretty reliable three-point shooter and all-around scorer.
To the middle. And stolen by Jackson. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Knocked away. Hachimura with the ball. He's picked up by Bain. And he lobs it up. Oh, Davis finishing off the lob.
Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
And it's Morant with the ball for the Grizzlies. It's a 1-point game. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
And Morant drops them both.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The Lakers are looking to get downhill. Anthony Davis said we try to attack the basket and live in the paint. That's part of our identity, our DNA. It's getting to the line and guys catching rhythms like that and then playing from there.
KYG, know your game. They do that well. And Morant drops them both. Lakers trail by 3. Outside Reeves. Fires the 3. Christie's shot is off. Intercepted. Pass to Reeves. This one for 3. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James. Memphis leading by 3. And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Now Morant, 13 points in the game. 5 on the clock. There's a screen. Going inside. And it's blocked by Davis.
Got to be careful putting up a shot around Anthony Davis. You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Outside Reeves. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
That was a prayer. All luck getting that one to go.
Morant with it. Driving in. Inside. Here's Edey. And it's blocked by Davis. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Reeves outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Reeves has got 5. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight. And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
They set a pick. Pass to Wells. Here's Morant. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Finney-Smith. The Lakers in the lead. Now Davis. Back to Reeves. 14 feet away. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Pass to LaRavia. Outside Morant. To stop the run. And Davis with the block. They get it back. 3 on the clock. And it's LaRavia missing.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Christie's shot is off. Grizzlies trail by 4. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
On the wing, Reeves. He's got 7. No good on the 3. And so it's Memphis with it. Now here's Morant. Drives to the hoop. Here's Edey. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Morant. 13 points in the game. Davis with a rebound.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly. Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
On the wing, Davis. "20 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Out to the right wing. Outside, Finney-Smith. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. And here's Morant from deep lane. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. 3/4 of play and a close one here. Laker.
The Grizzlies. 40.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Los Angeles leading by 3. Right side, Milton. Beyond the arc. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And he gets it back. Here's Morant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
And Morant drops them both. Now Los Angeles with it. They lead by 4. Now Milton. Pass to Finney-Smith. Vincent outside. Outside Milton. Shot clock at 3. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Memphis ball.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for Memphis. Kicks it out to Clark. To the paint. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Here's Finney-Smith. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Finney-Smith a threat both under the basket and way out beyond the arc. He's got great range.
And Shake Milton gets the whistle that time. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Here's Pippen. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
What stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Here's Pippen. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Clark. Memphis needs to get off a shot. It's good.
And this is just typical of him. always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Hachimura sets a screen. Takes the three. Drills it from deep. Hachimura's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Clark outside. Jackson. James with the rebound. The Lakers lead by 6. Pass to Davis. Now here's Reeves. From deep. Rebounded by Pippen. Left side Bain. Here's Jackson. Rejected by James. Reeves up top. James outside. And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Coming into the floor for the Lakers.
Screen by James. Clock at 6. Pass to Davis. Milton for 3. From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Clark in the post. And that one drops.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here's Milton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first.
That's good from Milton.
Second team. At the line.
Milton hits them both. Morant with it. On the take. Pass to Bain. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Milton with it. Screen by James. 3-pointer. And Morant clears the board. Grizzlies trail by 3. Pass to Edie. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Back to James. The kick out to Milton. 5 to shoot. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Lakers lead by 3.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake. .102 left to play in the fourth.
Pass to Edie. Outside for Moran. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Milton surveys the floor. Excellent D there from Aldama. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Morant. Over to the wing. Here's Wells. Here's Aldama. To tie it up. Misses the 3. And so it's the Lakers who scrape by with the win. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kent.
I do my thing my way, I do hold my eyes high. A million can tell you with the ball, it's a normal thing. What's that? Show my support, I didn't know big power, now wisdom they make you the gotta. Shoka, I'm a little tiosa. Sometimes I feel like a burner in my head.
I was on the field. I was never playing for the under 18s. Now it's 18 carat, that's another AP. 8 cribs in my name and a couple AMGs. Send your allocation, put your ID in my navigation. She a valley, got my validation. Say you on vacation, then we ain't got enough rotation. I'd rather fly you out to Niger, put you on a flight. Knowing you probably trying to argue in the sky. Babe, I'd rather lie than see you cry. We can start a family, but you don't trust men, you had no father in your life. More money, less clout. The vibe ain't right, I told my brother, let's cut. Good karma keep coming in clutch. They never hit me up when I was down with no luck. But now I'm up, so
make nobody stress me, I'm on the way right now.
alright.
When I get to not to flex, not to chill right now. I do my thing my way, I do hold my eyes high. A million can tell you with the ball, it's a normal thing. What's up? Show my support, I didn't know big power, now wisdom they make you the gotta. Shoka, I'm a little tiosa. Sometimes I feel like a burner in my head. Paradise my body, make nobody want me. To the most I need the more money. Kinja me don't jam me, in the toju mommy. Good energy's all I need. You favorite pattern, I'm a yaran coming. You can bank on me. Every song is a bangani. Till eternity. Everything should not vanity. I put body joint for my sanity. Make a little basic calamity. Say I'm living love, the gravity. Jealousy, with the jealousy. You see the signs, no be line, no be salary. You want, no be parody. You both, no be Nairobi. You go Nairobi. I need it to be power. Now we don't need it. Shoka, I'm a little tiosa. Sometimes I feel like a burner in my head.
So they're praying on my down, but I'm up so. Somebody go and find out how the ops talk. They thought that it was George, but it was God's will. Kids listen to me, taking it for gospel. They're praying on my down, but I'm up so. Somebody go and find out how the ops talk. They thought that it was George, but it was God's will. They're praying on my down. Money to make, thought I was catching my break. Still at my job every day, can't put your pride in the bank. I need some sugar and shine, need me a slice of that pie. They took a slice of my pride, turning my blood into pocket. I made me some time, I never got time. I'm missing holidays, but in a lot of ways I'm still gifted. Regardless if it's Christmas, snooze my alarm again. And a lot might come to get me before I ride away in that Bentley. This what he said, you might not wake up if you snooze it again. You can't let a new ever get to your head. Just for the camera and again. Funny how you look the best when you at the top. Funny how you look the same when you die. Respect the dead, they gon' ask me, but you can't see Gucci shoes in it. There's gotta be better ways to lengthen my resume.
This is Brian Anderson. Coach Dan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. Now, here is James. Pass to Reeves. The three is up. Memphis with a rebound. Here's Morant. Here's Edey. Up and in on the layup. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And so Moran will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Down low. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Wells. Jacks up a three. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Back to Jackson. To the middle. James with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. They get it again. And Davis slams it home.
And you really can't sleep on Davis's length, especially on the offensive glass.
Just over a minute and a half in. Pass to Edey. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
You know, Coach, when you watch Ja Morant play, it's hard to think of anyone else as explosive as he is.
Yeah, Brian, he can make a defender look like he's standing still. The burst that Morant has with his first step is unrivaled. Probably the best burst in the entire league.
Truly is a human highlight reel in this modern day.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
Inside, Davis. Pass to Christie. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. And it's Hachimura missing.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
Now here's Morant. He's covered by Reeves. There's Jackson with the three. James with the rebound. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Davis. Outside Reeves. And here's Hachimura. James outside. Driving to the basket. And here's Reeves outside. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Grizzlies trail by 4. Morant with it. Picked up by Reeves. Jackson outside. Uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, good touch from Jackson Jr. Ready to score inside when given these opportunities.
Pass to Davis. Outside Reeves. Davis a screen. Back to Reeves. 4 on the clock. The shot won't fall. And it's Morant with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing by 2. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024, Grant.
You know, really, by no fault of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Davis misses.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
And one thing you can say about the Memphis Grizzlies, They are disruptive defensively, Stan.
Yeah, Brian. They've been in the top 5 in the league in steals, blocks, turnovers forced over the last few years. And let's face it, they're aggressive offensively as well. This team attacks at both ends of the court.
You know, that was an excellent play right there, using his strength to power through contact.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the contest. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
Back to Morant. On the wing, Bane. Outside for Morant. Over connect. And again, it's Memphis missing.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
From deep three-point land. And it's Bane with the rebound.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Davis, a screen. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Connect, guarded by Bane. Back to Finney-Smith. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Lakers on top, up 1.
12. The Grizzlies. 11.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, you can bet their coach is encouraging them to keep up the extra effort. It's more than paying off.
And one thing that Morant has always been a lead at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint, but if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Memphis leading. Here's Morant on the take. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Stan, certain NBA teams take on the identity of their home. Like the Grizzlies, for example. They call Memphis Grind City.
Well, Brian, I think it's a perfect fit. Hard-working people in a hard-working city, and they want a hard-working team.
To the paint. Back to James. Here's Koloko. Pass to connect. James up top. Second shot opportunity. Comes up empty down low. Grizzlies lead by 3. Morant looking around. Drives to the hoop. From deep, Bane. He drops it from range. Bane's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Finney-Smith, a screen. Back to James. Inside. Outside Reddish. Pass to James. Outside Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 5.
Oh, the energy Morant has is just insane. Using it there on the defensive end to swat the shot.
And stolen by Morant. Morant using his speed. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, John Morant is excited to be back on the court. He's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian, it's great to have him back in action.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks.
And how about Bronny dropping a dime?
Here's Morant. Oh, John Morant, spring-loaded.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Stolen by Bane. Clark outside. Outside for Morant. Back to Clark. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Outside Reddish. From behind the arc. Clark grabs the board. Morant with it. Picked up by Reddish. Clark left side. Oh, they get a hand on it. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. Both teams will make substitutions. And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Here's Pippen. Clock at 6. Down low. Here's Edey. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Here's James. Unable to get that one. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. And here's Memphis. Outpacing him right now, a 15-2 run. Rim protection and shooting, so important. Jaren Jackson Jr. has both of those skills, Stan.
Yeah, and look, Brian, it's rare to find guys who can do both of those things. Shot blocker at the rim and stretch the defense at the other end. Guys like that are hard to come to.
He's been a defensive player of the year. Maybe we'll see him in the three-point contest one day. Shot is good by Reeves.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And here's Memphis. They're on a 17-5 run. And there's 1:38 left in the first half of this game. Outside Bane. 4-3. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Jackson. Outside Bane. Pass to Wells. Back to Bane. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James with the ball. A minute 4 left to play in the second quarter. From deep, Reeves. The shot's good on the assist by James. Reeves has got 12 points.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
.32 seconds left in the second. To the inside. To the middle. Here's Edey. Oh, he got it with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Lakers trail by 8. On the wing, Reeves. Outside Davis. Davis, a screen. Pass to Reeves. Here's Christie. James, outside. It'll count. And so it's Memphis with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back with you shortly. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Memphis leading by 6. Left side, Morant. Pass to Edey. Jackson with it. He's covered by Reeves. Jackson can't get it to go. And stolen by Morant. Outside Bain. Now here's Morant. Back to Bain. Takes a 3. James with the rebound.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Hachimura from long range. Drains the triple. Hachimura's got his first 3 points of the game.
A smart decision maker with a versatile skill set. Hachimura always takes the shots that he's comfortable.
Oh, wow! Set him up and let LeBron finish.
The timing LeBron possesses is second to none. Fantastic at measuring when to go for alley-oops.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. To the wing on the left. Wells. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Too strong. Davis for 2.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
Morant with it. Picked up by Reeves. There's a screen. Pass to Edey. Oh, misses the dunk. So it's Los Angeles now. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Here's Reeves. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That's his first foul. Well, Stan, every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of your team is determined by your best player. If you want a hardworking, unselfish, competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things.
Pass to Davis. Oh, big man slam by the big man Davis.
Yeah, talk about guys that like to go right to the rim. 80 is towards the top of that list.
Shot is good by Reeves.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
And stolen by Reeves. The 3 is up. And another 3 for the Lakers. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Left side, Morant. Pass to Edey. Tipped away. Reeves with the ball. Guarded by Morant. Here they come with numbers in transition. And Los Angeles, another 3.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Grizzlies trail by 7. Here's the break. And here's Connect outside. Outside Reeves. Throws it up high. And it's James with the jam.
I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Here's Huff, and he can't stop the run as that one misses.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Pass to Davis. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Grizzlies trail by 9. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing.
And they did a lot of winning, Allie. Pass to Reeves. Back to James. 5 to shoot. On the wing, Reeves. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Back to Aldama. To the paint. Here's Morant. And again, it's Memphis missing. The Lakers lead by 9. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Davis getting it done in the paint.
Yeah, between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
Here's Morant. Kicks it out to Kennard. Shot to stop the run. Sends it home from three-point land. Kennard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Reeves. There's the 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Los Angeles.
44, the Grizzlies. 36.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. So it's Los Angeles now. They've led by as many as 11. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Morant. Morant flying down the floor. Gets an easy one at the rim.
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
To the left wing. Vincent outside. Milton. Not going to go that time. Morant with a defensive effort. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. 6-point game. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
But things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Pass to James. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And the free throw, no good, but they'll get the ball back here. Inside. Now James. 5 on the clock. Here's Reddish. Three-pointer off the mark. Grizzlies trail by 6. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Pass to Wells. James with a steal. Nice work inside from James.
And that's where LeBron loves to operate. Close to the bucket in the high percentage area.
Outside Milton. Down low. Here's James. The rebound by Jackson. And here's Memphis now. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. To the inside. The shot, no good. The Lakers lead by 8. Now Milton. Outside Finney-Smith. Misses the three. Pass to Moran. Down low. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, you have to admire the size and strength of Jackson Jr. Just fantastic work establishing himself inside and slamming it down.
Inside. James. And stolen by Jackson. Here's Wells. To the middle. Jackson can't get it to go. Pass to Finney-Smith. Milton with it. Back to Finney-Smith. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, he can play the four because he gets off the ground so well.
Outside Morant. LeBron with the rebound. The Lakers lead by 8. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now Milton. And here's Finney-Smith. Stolen by Bain. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Jackson. And the foul on Gabe Vincent. That's his first foul. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
First team foul.
Off the inbound. And the dunk by Jackson.
You love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Pass to Davis. Reeves with the ball. Here's the three. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Austin Reeves. 3 shots.
And he makes all 3. And so it's Memphis with it.
2 minutes remain in his ballgame. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the fourth quarter. From deep, Payne knocks down the triple.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
Davis, that's good.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Left side, Morant. Kicks it out to Bain. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
Oh, stolen by Morant. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Wells, that's good.
The way Morant sets up his teammates is as good as any guard in this league.
Davis a screen. Pass to Reeves. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Reeves has got 23 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Morant with the drive. And Davis with the block. 3-pointer. And he sinks it. What a beautiful shot. Brings it within 3.
Oh, you know Morant wants it. And guess what? He got it.
Here's James on the wing. Pass to Christie. This one for 3. Nails it from 3. And the Lakers lead by 6.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shoot.
Oh!
Wow!
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. And stolen by Morant.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
2 easy for a guy of his caliber. The D must put up more of a fight down there.
Yeah, they can't let him even get into that space. If he gets good position on the block, it's trouble.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And here's Reeves outside. Off on that one. And so it's the Lakers who scrape by with the win. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Grant Hill, Stan...
Mash up the dance.
Because I walk the straight line, I lost my way inside. That's where I go. That's all I know. Tell you it wasn't always this way. I was a young man with a lot to say, but nowadays I feel best on my own. Don't wanna pick up the phone, I just wanna be left up. Please don't talk to me, I don't wanna talk to you. You're not the kind of person I wanna know. Because I walk the straightest line. Don't rock where you son. Out, that's where I go. That's all I know. And don't tell me what to do, 'cause I don't like you and I don't trust you. And I feel like I'm always to blame in this kind of situations where I'm the one that's outspoken. And don't tell me that I'm wrong. I know I'm the good one. Because I walk the straightest line. Lost my way inside. Out, that's where I go. That's all I know. Okay. Okay. Okay.
They won't see me blessed. Trying to take my blessings. They ain't trying to see me. Bless. All these people with bad energy. Y'all need a fast remedy. It's giving sad energy. Bringing up bad. Look too good to be chastised. Dripping that water like I just been baptized. Smelling as big as you ain't even got me. I myself. Need an opinion, I'll ask myself. I might as well spend this little cash myself. Been out here getting this bag myself. Putting the work in the trenches. It all worked out. Bench press. They like how I spit my. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm doing shit that they said that I couldn't. I wanna go on a vacation, I book it.
I'm trying to get straight to the point and they crooked. They gave me the lane to the top and I took it. I'm going to the top. Yeah. These be focused on them, but you barely got money, but you let her spend it. I'm already lit, but this just the beginning. I promise my mama I'm gonna be the biggest. I'm going to the top. Yeah. I'm going to the top. Yeah. Poppin' my got designer that fit on. Hating on me and can't get on. I can't hop in the truck unless it's 10 on. And the color in the truck, not a rental. I be praying to God and I believe in Jesus, but you never catch me on spirit. Don't compare me to that's not on my level. You know that them ain't near it. I'm a rodeo, I'm spending a lot. How you hating? You still on the clock. I don't go back and forth, you get blocked. We just managed, she. You wait for a month for the. She pull up on me or not. Waiting in line for some Jordans. I probably spend more on my socks. Got a for get. Got me shelling this like a rock. I be these like Dahmer. I'm too and I ain't getting calmer. If they're trying to book me for a show and it ain't over 50, I don't even bother. Trying to crack jokes, but I can't even keep. My name is not pop. Doing did they say that I couldn't? I wanna go on a vacation, I book it. I'm trying to get straight to the point and they crooked. They gave me the lane to the top and I took it. I'm going to the top. Yeah, I'm going to the top. Yeah, these be focused on them, but you barely got money, but you let her spend it. I'm already lit, but this just the beginning. I promise my mama I'm gonna be the biggest. I'm going to the top. Yeah, I'm going to the top. Yeah.
They won't see me blessed. Trying to take my blessings. They ain't trying to see me blessed.
All these people with bad energy, y'all need a fast remedy. It's giving sad energy, bringing up bad memories. Baby, I'm too good for the bad vibes. Look too good to be chastised, dripping that water like I just been baptized. Smelling as big as you ain't even got me, I myself. Need an opinion, I'll ask myself. I might as well spend this little cash myself. Been out here getting this back myself, putting the work in the trenches. It all worked out, bench press. They like how I spit my sentence. Bars on lot, sentence. Big old watch, Benton. I'm in another dimension. I could've bought, but I'm renting. Rather put that in investment. Turn up the vibes to the sun up. Too many bags that I got to run up every time. I come up. I got talking a wide selection. You trying to take my blessings. Get whatever you like. The math ain't right. I do numbers that gon' make your head spin. I'm the one that they call for the help. I'm the one pulling card get dealt. I take my blessings. They don't wanna see me blessed. Why they won't take my blessings? Gotta put them boys to rest. They don't wanna see me blessed. They don't wanna see me blessed. Why they won't take my blessings? Gonna put them boys to rest. Bless. I can feel it in my gut, I'm gonna be super up. I can feel it in my chest, I'm finna be stupid rich. I got money on my mind, I'm talking stupid checks. I'm already blessed, when I get mine, I'm stupid blessed. I spend that grip, ain't saving, I ain't no Superman. I took that, I changed that, now she know who the man. I never lost, she still my soul, she living through the man. She come right back and for me like two hands. I sent her out and she came back and gave me blue bands. I'm moving smooth, I don't think I know how to lose, man. I'm still that from the sector making moves, fam.
I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And it's the Grizzlies to start it out. And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That's his first foul of the game. And how much fun is it to watch these guys move the basketball, Clark?
Well, they've got two main ingredients. One, you've got to have a system that demands unselfishness, and then you need players that are willing to play unselfishly, and they've got both of those things.
And the Lakers have possession. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Hachimura outside. Pass to Christie for three, and he buries his first look.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Outside Reeves. And a miss there on the triple.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Edey. Outside Morant. From outside, off the mark.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Nice shot by Christie.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD, Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Christie's got 9. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick, and we discussed his plan for John Morant. Coach smiled and said, I just told my guys to stay ready out there, ready for anything, because Morant can do so many surprising things. We just have to stay on our toes. Hopefully that flexible mindset helps the defense keep up with Morant's antics out there. B.A.?
Thanks for that, Allie.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
They just can't stop this run.
And honestly, the more empty trips they have, the more they feel the pressure.
Jackson, the screen. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Oh, stolen by Morant. Here's Wells. Rebound, the Lakers. Right wing. Here's Christie. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 12.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that. If you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And that sequence was all Morant. Excellent work turning his defense into offense.
Left side Reeves. Out to the right wing. Davis a screen. On the wing, Davis. 4 on the clock. The rebound by Jackson.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024.
You know, really, by no fault of their own, B.A., injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
The Lakers with another miss. Grizzlies trail by 4. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them. He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Pass to Wells. Now Morant. Kicks it out to Bain. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Bain's got 5 now.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Inside. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Morant. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Pass to Reeves. Here's Christie. Off target from outside. Morant with it. Picked up by Reeves. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
Lakers ball. Substitution on the board.
Back to Vincent. Davis, a screen. From outside the arc. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game. Now Morant. Here's Jackson. They swipe it. And here's Connect outside. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far.
The Grizzlies, 13.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Finney-Smith, a screen. Outside Reddish. 5 on the clock. Lets it fly. The rebound by Jackson.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too. Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
When asked about Desmond Bane, Coach Taylor Jenkins said he's grown into a leadership role. Guys look to him because he sets an example. Bane said experience is the best teacher. Being in this league for several years, you start to find your voice and your confidence in things you know and say.
All right, Allie, thanks. And Shake Milton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Milton with a steal. Oh, there's the alley! And stolen by Jackson. The finish! And it's Morant. So quick.
Yeah, good hands from Jaren Jackson Jr., showing why he's considered an incredible defender.
Pass to Davis. Outside Finney-Smith. Here's Connect. Guarded by Bane. Back to Finney-Smith. Stolen by Jackson. And here's Morant. 6 points for him. To the inside. Edey. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half. And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
The 3 ball. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis leading. Pass to Wells. Here's Edey. Left side Morant. To the middle. Jackson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
And great poise there from Jackson. He's getting crowded by the defender, but stays cool and takes the foul.
And so Jackson nails both of them. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space. I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Now here's Milton. Outside Reddish. Shot clock at 5. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Reddish has got 5 points.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Kennard on the wing. Pass to Huff. Here's Pippen. Davis with the defensive effort.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
And Milton, here we go. It's stolen by Smart. To the paint. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
It's his first trip to the line.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
Second free throw, no good. You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Boy, it sure is, B.A. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers.
Finney Smith, a screen. 6 on the shot clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And again, the Lakers, no good. Grizzlies lead by 4. Three-pointer. Huff can't get it to go.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Pass to Reddish. Outside Milton. Here's Christie. 51 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Finney Smith, a screen. Here's the 3. Huff pulls it in. Kennard with it. And Davis picks him up defensively. Here's Huff. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
The kick out to Milton. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Down low. Here's Huff. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And that's good as he hits both shots. 7 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Davis, a screen. Here's Reeves. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Memphis ahead. They're up by 8. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And so Moran will bring it up for Memphis. And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Moran with it. Kicks it out to Jackson. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Now here's Reeves. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 5 to shoot. Outside for Davis. The Lakers with the rebound. Here's James. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. James has got his first basket.
And that's just LeBron being physical, explosive, and effective, earning an extra possession for his team.
Clark, what's incredible about LeBron? He makes as big of an impact off the court as he does on it.
B.A., I think it's going to be one of the great case studies when he's all done playing, how he's impacted the game and uplifted people across the country and world. He's a tremendous advocate for social justice. He's obviously a shrewd and successful businessman, and he's been a vocal leader who also leads by example. He's actually epitomizing the change he'd like to see in other folks and inspiring along the way.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing.
And they did a lot of winning, Allie. Lakers trail by 6.
Grizzlies foul. Well, that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Reeves. No points so far. Pass to Christie. James outside. Classic move by LeBron James.
Superb work in the pick and roll that time by LeBron James. Such a pro at executing in these sets. Takes advantage of whatever mistake the defense makes.
Inside. Here's Jackson. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Grizzlies substitution. Number 15. Brandon.
Well, we got a close game here in Los Angeles. Pass to Davis. Outside Reeves. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Moran.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Reeves with the ball. James outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Desmond Bane.
LeBron deals with a ton of physical defense, and he dishes out some physical contact too. But that's why he works so hard on his body. I mean, you might foul him, but you're not going to push him around. No way, Jose.
You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
Outside Davis. And here's Connect outside. Knocks down the triple. Connect got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And just unreal from outside with deep range. Connect is just knocked down.
Ja steps on the gas. And he banks in the layup. Huff's got 6 points. Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
Here's Hachimura. On the wing, Reeves. Pass to Davis. Oh, sweet move. The big man, AD, down low.
There's so many ways Davis can beat you on the interior. Defenders always on their heels when he is attacking.
Here's Huff. Driving to the basket. Rebound, the Lakers. They've led by as much as 10. Davis, a screen. And here's Connect outside. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Yeah, locked and loaded. Connect, ready to launch.
Grizzlies trail by 4. Here's Moran. Can't cash it in from close range. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Now here's Reeves. Still without a bucket. Fires for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. And it's a 7-point Los Angeles lead. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And the basket by Bane.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Davis. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
AD just shoving past the inside contact that time. Powerful move getting it done.
Oh, electric move by Morant.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
There's the drive. Pass to James. Here's Reeves. Smart grabs a miss. Grizzlies trail by 4. Here's Morant. Oh, my! Jaw dropping the hammer.
Oh, the vertical of Morant is simply incredible. I mean, he's fantastic at using it to his advantage on the inside.
From deep, Reeves. He drops it from range. Reeves has got 6.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's Los Angeles. They're up by 5.
45.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Grizzlies trail by 5. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Wells. Now Jackson. Here's Edey. Check by James. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Now here's Vincent. James outside. Picked it. Here's Edey. Lays it up and banks it in.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Whoa! Are you kidding me, LeBron?
LeBron showing you how he does it. A stylish flush by King James.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Kicks it out to Jackson. Three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Vincent. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. The Grizzlies making a switch here. They set the pick to the paint. Left side, Finney-Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to James. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edey. Final quarter of play. About a minute and a half off the clock.
I think that's one of his specialties, really. Finney-Smith is out there to defend at a high level and knock down threes.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Pass to Wells. Back to Morant. Here's Edey. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Here's James. Going inside. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Jackson can't get it to go.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Here's Edey. The Lakers with a rebound. On the wing, Reeves. No one near him. The rebound by Edey. Grizzlies trail by 13. Pass to Morant. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's on LeBron James. The free throw drops for Morant.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
Davis, a screen from deep. Reeves. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Pass to Jackson. This one for three. James with the rebound.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
They get it back. Goes back up. Out to Hachimura. There's the three. No luck on that one.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And stolen by Reeves. The rebound by Jackson.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Here's Christie. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Grizzlies trail by 8. Pass to Jackson. Hachimura with a rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. And that one falls for Jackson. Here's Reeves. 1:41 left in the fourth. Screen by James. Fires the three. On target from range. Reeves has got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Edey, that's good.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Pass to Reeves. Here's Christie. Off target with the three. Grizzlies trail by 6.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Not just an aggressive scorer, Morant is also a fantastic distributor.
Screen by James. Here's Christie. 4-3. Can't get it to drop. Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run. Here's Jackson. Cash. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Pass to Christie. Hachimura sets a screen. And here's Reeves. Now Davis. Pounded by Morant. Just 5 on the clock.
Look at this little fella going in there and eating up some glass.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
A chance to tie it up here.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
There's 14 seconds left in the game. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And it's tied up with that one.
In a tight game, this is who they want taking these shots.
Now James. LeBron going downhill. Hachimura from long range. It's good! It counts at the buzzer!
The winner at the buzzer. It doesn't get any better.
Phenomenal finish. A three at the horn. Are you kidding me?
fillet me.